don't think that I've ever seen you use a vacuum cleaner before.
I'm a mechanic. I should be able to work it out. I mean, I've seen Kev use this one enough times. See? I'll do it later. Brew?
When are Kev and Jack due back from camping?
This afternoon?
And you're cleaning the house? You've had a row?
No. Well, not really. Disagreement.
Well, it must have been a pretty bad one if you're doing all this.
Well, Debbie's trying to make up for what she did, and Kevin and his flaming male pride won't have it, so yeah, we're out.
The couple who had this place before got stuck in here a few years ago. I remember him saying in the pub, he learnt his trick off Bear Grylls.
What? What to do if you get stuck in an industrial fridge?
Yeah, you get his pencil and stick it in a fan. It stops the fan going round and stops the cold air.
Have you got a pencil?
Don't wear check my rucksack.
Hey. Well, your rucksack came up trumps with these gloves. Hallelujah for that camping trip, eh?
Oh, bingo!
Hey, I'm having this. No sign of a pencil, though. Hey, hang on a minute.
What?
Ta-da! Emergency eyebrow pencil. Who says makeup ain't a lifesaver, eh? Is that it?
I don't know. I just remember put a pencil in the fan.
Look, you tell Gary that I'm, like, really sorry.
Ah, well, listen, it can't be helped. It's easily done.
What, giving away hundreds of pounds worth of stock to someone who asks for it?
Yeah. Look at my Uncle Morris.
Never mentioned him before.
Well, he wasn't a real uncle in those days. We called all the neighbours auntie and uncle. Well, it was a mark of respect, see, for the older ones. Well, not like now. The kids of today, you're lucky if they give you, "Oi, you!"
I mean, what am I going to actually say to him, eh? I'm really sorry, don't really cut it, does it?
He was a rascal, though, that Morris. You know what he used to do? He would put on a pair of old overalls and carry a clipboard. He'd get in the car and he'd drive a few miles away, and then he'd knock on the door and he'd say, "I've come to fix the telly." Well, 9 times out of 10, the woman wouldn't have a clue who he was, and she'd send him away.
What about the other one,
Well,
auntie?
they'd say, "Finally, I've been asking him to fix this telly for ages." Because in those days, your telly was always on the blink. So he'd go in, he'd look at the back, he'd suck his teeth in a bit, he'd say, "I'm gonna have to take it away, love, sorry." And more often than not, she would help him carry the thing to the back of his car. Carry it to the back of his car. Well, there were simpler days, weren't there, then?
You see, Fizz, it's easily done, though, getting con like this.
Yeah, Morris would always say, all you've got to do is wait for the stupid one.
Let me just see what Gary says, eh? What a way to start me day.
Oh, don't forget, I've left a little present for him in the hall. You'll have to butter him up before you deliver the bad news.
I suppose we could always see the funny side.
Oh, yeah. All those sleepless nights in his cell. Yes, he'll probably get quite a few chuckles out of that.
How you feeling?
The cat's back.
Right.
Hey, look, I know you must think I'm crackers.
I don't. You know, some of the lads are like. Any sign of weakness? Anything to take the mick out of?
I know. Hey, thanks for yesterday.
It's fine. You seeing the doctor later, yeah?
The shrink. I got referred. Maybe you'll have some answers.
Yeah. But let me know how it goes, all right?
I will. I keep wanting to feed him. Yeah, boy.
I can see her, my darling, clear as day. Oh, and she's laughing. She's so happy. Have you been seeing any of the signs she's been sending for you? Things that meant something special to the two of you. It's always hard, isn't it? Losing a kiddie. The worst. But they're never really gone. They're still...
Hey. Have you got time for a bowl of cereal?
Oh, breakfast service again, is it?
Sai, it's a bowl of cereal. It's not exactly salmon and champagne, is it?
Who are you on the phone to?
Bit early for the Spanish Inquisition, isn't it? All right, if you must know, I was just phoning our Toya, see if she fancies meeting up for a cup of coffee.
That's great. I think that'll be good for you, that.
Yeah. Right, I'll see if Nick's got any of his fancy granola in these cupboards. He used to hide it, you know.
Right, cool. I'll just go and get dressed.
OK.
Does it feel less cold to you?
I don't know, I can't feel a thing. How long will it take?
Oh, I don't know. These things are properly insulated, aren't they? Could take ages.
I saw this film once, right? Set in Antarctica. And they found this dead body in the snow, completely naked. Now, apparently, with hypothermia, the body gets boiling hot in the end. So with the, what's that word? Delirium. People take off all the clothes because they think they're burning up. What will folk think if they find me and you in here completely starkers?
Cheery thought. Thanks for that.
Have you ever made a casserole before?
Well, I've looked at a few recipes online, and the general gist seems to be meat, vegetables and water. Just bung it in the oven, even I can't mess that up.
Would you like some herbs?
Herbs?
Yes, some herbs. Because I've got some in my garden. Rosemary. That'll give it a bit of flavour.
I'll get it.
Rosemary? Get me making an herb casserole.
Hi, Craig. Hope this isn't an official visit.
Sort of is, actually. Got Ray?
You kidding?
No. Found him at his bed sit.
Well, didn't you think to go there before?
Finally, that scumbag will get what's coming to him. I wonder if he'll have to go to court.
Oh, Faye, don't worry about that. Just be happy he's been got.
I should tell my dad.
I could come with if you like.
Finally, some good news. You all right, Abby?
You all right?
Yeah. I just came here to get some peace and quiet. I did stop by St Mary's, but kept getting distracted when parishioners came in.
Same with restaurants. There'd be a piece of cake if it wasn't for all those pesky customers.
I've got a group of wheelchair users giving me a hard time about the pews.
Don't suppose 16th century church architects thought that much about wheelchair access?
Well, they've either got to sit right at the back where they can't hear, or right down the front where they're all bunched up and there's no room.
You get loads of stuff like this once you got promoted.
Yeah, well, if I was just doing this for St Mary's, I might be able to concentrate on making it happen, but I'm in charge of the whole diocese. I've got parishioners contact me from all over the place saying the same thing.
And there was me just thinking you wanted to look cute in your cassock.
Ham and tomato, no butter. What do you want?
Nothing. Just chatting to Billy.
Oh, it's a cafe, not a confessional.
Actually, yeah, tell you what, well, tea will be lovely. Still not happy with you, is she?
She's the least of my worries. I want to drag the church into the 21st century. I mean, that's why I got the job in the first place. They loved my idea about making the church more open to the community.
Disabled access seems as good a place to start as any.
Yeah, but what do I know? I've got the floor plans here, bar removing all the pews and buying some beanbags. I don't know where I'm supposed to start.
Kev, I don't care if you're not talking to me. Pick up. All that guff about Ray being dead, she lied. Just call me back.
I don't understand any of this. What, you and Kevin both thought that Debbie had killed Ray, and you kept quiet about it?
She said it was an accident. She said she'd hit him to stop him attacking me. I thought she saved my life.
Well, most people presumed he was dead when they found his car, but... Abby, covering up a murder?
There was no murder. She lied to me. Now, the deceitful cow's not answering her phone either, but she's lying low.
Why?
Because she knows I will kill her when I find her.
Rosemary?
Nice to see a friendly face.
Have you made any pals in here?
Oh, yeah, loads. It's great. Yeah, at break time, we all get together and sing Take That medleys. You all right?
Yeah, I just thought I'd come and give you a bit of an update on the business.
All right, go on.
Oh, Evelyn gave me a chocolate bar to give you, but they wouldn't let me bring it in.
Yeah, they're a bit miserable like that.
I had to leave it in reception.
It's fine. So go on. You were saying about the business.
It was a Toblerone. You know, one of the massive ones. You only seem to see them in airports, don't you? Couldn't fit it in my handbag. God knows where she got it from.
Fish, forget about the chocolate and tell me about the shop. Please.
Have you seen Debbie?
Oh, no, why?
Me and her have got a few things to discuss.
Hey, have you heard? Caught Ray. Just saw Faye.
Yeah, I know.
Thought you'd be pleased.
Of course I'm pleased. What I'm angry about is this cow protecting him the whole time. Oi, Webster! Get your backside out here now!
Hello? Hello? They're
They're not going to hear you.
Why not? If I can hear them, surely they can hear me.
Well, funnily enough, I'm not an expert on fridge acoustics.
How can you crack jokes?
Good old Blitz spirit. Oh, God, I feel so exhausted. I think I might have a little snooze now.
No, you can't sleep. I've seen enough of those disaster movies where people freeze to death and the mates are always saying, don't sleep. How about a bit of exercise? Get warm.
What, with my knee like this? What do you suggest? The okey-corky?
Oh, come on, just a bit of upper body then, you know, get the blood moving. Come on.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I haven't got the energy. Hey, you could have packed some Kendall mint cake.
Hey, come on, Debs. Talk to me, please.
What about?
Anything, just talk to me. Talk to me, please.
Okay.
To act as your spiritual messenger to help you contact those loved ones you should join us. Death need not separate us. So please, don't delay in getting in touch. The telephone number and cost should be on your screens now.
Yeah, I've got your dinner.
What am I having?
Corned beef hash.
Oh, we had that last night.
Yes, well, there's a lot left, so you're having it again. Now, would you like to go mad and have a fried egg on the top?
Why not? Who says I don't live dangerously, eh?
Have you heard from Fiona?
She just texted to say she's on her way back.
Right. Oh, come on, stop worrying. What's the worst that can happen, eh? He's stuck behind bars, isn't he?
Nan, it cost him a small fortune. Although I was thinking, you know, maybe I could donate some furniture to the shop.
Who'd want it?
Fizz? How'd it go?
Did he like the Toblerone?
How do you think it went?
Quite well.
Very, very badly. He was fuming. Can't say I blame him. He's got 2 kids to look after, hasn't he?
But he was pleased with the Toblerone.
Was he sacked, yeah?
No, because what'd be the point in that? Then he'd have to train someone else up, and he can't do that from inside, can he? So, no. But we do have to pay back every penny we lost.
Well, all the money, strictly speaking, that Tyrone lost.
600 quid, Ty.
You what? 600 quid? God, I wouldn't give him that for the old building, let alone his manky furniture.
Visual hallucinations.
It's known as Charles Bonnet syndrome. It's actually quite common.
What? It makes you see cats and stuff.
Your MS is affecting your sight, which means that as your vision becomes worse, the regular messages from the eye get interrupted. The brain fills in the gaps left by your loss of sight.
So, I'm not going mad.
It's physical, not mental. You're not going mad. If your sight improves with the medication your neurologist prescribed, then the hallucinations will stop. But there is no specific medication I can give you to alleviate the condition, I'm afraid.
Right.
I know, it's a lot to take in.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, OK. I'll let you know. Cheers, Justin. Are you ready to be blown away?
Quite ready.
Right. You want more people coming to your church, right? I've heard it from you enough times. Hub of the community, serving everyone, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, but this is about the pews. And plus the fact we've got non-existent funds, so if you've got any big, bold ideas to share, then I'd...
Sell the pews.
What?
Sell the pews. They're worth a fortune.
Yeah, great idea. Yeah, and while we're at it, we can strip the lead off the roof and sell communion wine out the back of a van.
Well, don't you two look cosy? Hope everything was to your satisfaction.
Yeah, it was perfect. Look, Bernie,
My mate Justin reckons you can make a fortune selling those pews. You sell them, you get a load of folding chairs, and then you've got a flexible space.
Go on.
Youth club, mother and toddler group. You could do a weekly lunch for the oldies.
Yeah, but...
You can't do any of that the way that it's currently configured.
Selling the pews.
Well, they were made for devout worshippers on bended knee, not for lonely widowers looking for a bit of company.
PCC will never go for it.
You could create something new, something relevant, something that actually helps people with their daily lives. Isn't that the reason that you joined the church in the first place?
If this blasted virus has taught us anything, it's that community is more important than ever.
You can find loads of case studies of churches that have done exactly this. I mean, they are more the tambourine and casual slacks brigade, but...
And it'd be one in the eye for Methodist Pam over on Inkerman Street. Yeah, she was always banging on about her single mum's bums and tums mornings when I used to see her in hot yoga.
Methodist Pam?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know, it's hard. The Anglican Church can be so conservative at times. If I go in there demanding to sell the pews, then...
You don't ask, you don't get. And doesn't God help those who help themselves?
Yeah, well, I'm only in this mess because I was trying to help you.
How many times have I covered for you answering phones at that garage? I've never given you cars away.
All right, I think we know exactly what your feelings are. Now, look, it could have been worse.
How?
Well, if you hadn't taken a Toblerone.
Oh, I didn't take it in. I wasn't allowed to. They had to put it in a locker for me at reception.
So, where is it?
Well, I shared it on the bus back with a prisoner's wife I got chatting to.
All of it?
She was hungry.
Oh, she'll need that replacing.
Ty?
Tyrone?
Oh, my Lord, Evelyn, call an ambulance.
Hey, you've killed him.
I'm not dead. My heart.
Evelyn, call the ambulance!
I used to love them films.
What films?
Them disaster-type ones, you know. When we were kids, do you remember the one treat Mum and Dad would have was that bit of steak she'd cook for 'em on a Saturday night?
We'd be banned to the front room with the telly.
We loved it. What did we used to call it? Saturday night at the movies. Always seemed to be one of them old films on then. Mum and Dad laughing their heads off in kitchen. Yeah. I used to love hearing them laugh.
Yeah. Mum would come in with a little dish, a few chips and a tiny piece of steak. We'd think it was the fanciest thing ever.
At Easter Parade, Magnificent Seven.
Poseidon Adventure?
No, we saw that one at Pictures. Do you not remember?
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've seen it on telly since, but I still cry when Fat Lass dies. Oh, I used to love a movie, me. Don't seem to find the time these days.
Mum would take you upstairs to bed. 10 minutes later, you'd sneak back down, crawl under the sofa. I would watch Starsky up. Yeah.
Oh. Hey, and if I got caught, you would always cover for me. You'd make some excuse up for something. Stuck up for me, you did.
Yeah.
Because I was your little sister.
I'm still covering for you to this day.
I know.
Deb. Maybe that's why you've turned out the way you have.
How do you mean?
Spoilt, selfish, money mad.
And how'd you work that one out?
You had me and Dad wrapped round your little finger from the day you was born. There's only Mum could see through you.
Where's all this coming from?
So when she died, it was like a double whammy. Not only was she not there to keep you in line, but me and Dad gave you more leeway because we felt sorry for you. So yeah, maybe that's why you turned out like this.
Are you having a laugh? I was 11. I know I remember it. I skivied for you and Dad for most of my teenage years.
From that day on, you never heard the word no. Not from me, nor Dad. And after the marriage Sal, you never turn up on our doorstep without wanting something. Only this time you've topped it all, haven't you? This time you want the whole flaming street.
Now, let's have it right. Last time I came knocking on your door, I gave you a small fortune.
Yeah, and we know why. To soften me up for what you had planned. Those are my neighbours, my friends. You treat like rubbish what needed clearing away. So, I hate to say it, but I'm glad Mum's not around to see what you've turned into.
Still no sign of Debbie. I reckon she's done a runner. I've got a call waiting. It's Chesney, weirdly. Call me. Hi, Ches. Jack's with you. Where's Kev? What do you mean he never turned up?
Coronation Street continues in half an hour.